Hey guys, it's Andy here from Sales Rocket, and in this video I'm going to show you just how easy it is to create a missed call text back flow. So with AI becoming all the rage, this is a little bit old-fashioned now, dare I say, but it's also still incredibly effective, especially if you pair it with AI. So the first thing we're going to have is the trigger, and we're going to click on that. We're going to choose a trigger. Now in this list, we've got API, we've got tag, we've got VoIP, we've got CRM, we've got contact score. As we carry on going down through here, you will have incoming call. Okay, so incoming call to be handled by call flow steps. So we'll use that as the trigger. And then you choose the phone number that it's coming in on, and then you want to start on the default start step. Now, this section down here is new. When contacts or when you subscribe the contract from a trigger, limit the same contact to the subscribe to this flow. Okay, basically that's a mouthful way of saying only allow one contact to enter. So only allow any contact to enter once every X number of minutes, days, hours, whatever. Okay, so if you want to run a contact through here frequently, you want this to be 0. If you want a contact to only go through this once every day or once every month or once every year, whatever, or once every hour, then you change it to X and then the time interval here. So I'm going to leave it as 0 minutes because every single time a call comes in for every single contact, I want this to work. So we've added the trigger. Now in the phone settings here, I'm going to immediately go to hang up call. And you can actually use text to speech here. You can play your own recording, so you can add your own audio file. But I'm going to do text to speech and just write in here, sorry, we can't get to the phone right now. A member of our team will text you in the next 2 minutes to help. There we go, something simple like that. And I'll just choose Sally. There's a bunch of different voices here, but let's just choose Sally. And let's just click on this so we can hear it. Okay, so that's a simple text to speech. I'll click on save and I'll just join these together from the incoming call to the hang up. That's step 1. And once we've hung up on the call, then we want to, in messaging, we want to send an SMS. Okay, so we're choosing who we want to send it to. In this case, the contact phone. We could choose to use the default phone number or a custom value of a phone number. I'm just going to use this variable actually. I'm just going to pick something that's random. Just you could actually save all of your phone numbers that you use as global variables, and you could use them here. I'm just doing this purely for demonstration purposes. Ordinarily, you'd choose default phone number. Okay. Do you want AI split testing on the messages? You can do, but if you just want it to be really straightforward and simple, and you want to actually control the text message yourself, then you can just write your message in here, and then as this is the first interaction, you're probably then going to want to say reply, stop to cancel. So you're going to need A2P for this if you're in the US. If you're outside the US, then obviously you won't need this reply stop to cancel unless your country requires it. And if you're using My SMS app, then you can shortcut that entirely, and there's no you don't actually have to provide the reply stop to cancel. You don't have to go through A2P. Okay, and then if you want to enable AI split testing, you can do, and it's done through a URL shortener. I'm not going to do that for now. I'm just going to say, hi, sorry I couldn't get to the phone. How can I help? Okay, and that's just going to get them to text you. You're going to have obviously the missed call and then immediately send this text back to them, which you can then respond to. So if you're doing things the manual way, this is exactly how you do it. You join them together, and we've got a really simple, straightforward missed call text back. Okay, and that took a couple of minutes to create, and any incoming call, if I was to save this and publish it, any incoming call to that number would automatically have a voice message play and hang up, and then send the text message immediately after. Okay, and that's a great way then for the customer to text you, and that's prior to using AI. That's a great way of doing things. Okay, now you can actually do this now via AI, and rather than using the incoming call to hang up to send SMS, you can just have an incoming call and the voice AI just takes straight over. So rather than going to a text-based approach, you could just, as soon as the incoming call comes in, have an AI employee pick up the call. And you do that through AI employees. So this is kind of the traditional way of doing things, works really well. But if you want to actually have an AI employee immediately pick up the phone and answer, then you're going to want to watch a different video which shows you how to do that with AI employees.